Shalom family, this is the day that the Most High has made. We'll rejoice and be glad in it. In this video, I want to talk about how when you're very sensitive to spirits, or you're very sensitive to energies that are around you. Some people say empathic, or just you can take in a lot at once. So like, be careful with that, because you can start to absorb other people's problems. You can start to absorb other people's pain. Like if they're having any type of back pain, or they dealing with like different headaches and stuff like that, then you are like always around them. You start to feel those types of things in your body, and you start to take in like what they're doing. And it deals with a lot of like energetic vampiric energies, because sometimes people might be feeding off your light to get them through the day, or they might just be having different pain in their body that's just too much, and it's so, the pain is so throbbing or so intense that you start to pick up on it. And it's a blessing and it's a curse, because one, you're supposed to pick up on it in order to help them heal, and then two, you're just a person that's always a receiver and a giver, so you're going to like feel that. And then also, you're not like 360 armored up and protected. And so sometimes auras clash with other people, especially when you're always around them. You always they're in your life daily, then they become a part of your spiritual family, so to say, because you're always around them, you're always thinking about them, you're always tapping in. So just being careful with that, and then learning boundaries, because sometimes it's just too much for one person to take, and you don't want to have the weight of the world on your shoulders. You don't want to just allow somebody else's problems to stain or bleed over into your life and bleed over into your problems. So what I do really good, I might, if I see something wrong with somebody, I might ask them like how they're doing, or if everything's okay, talk it out. Sometimes we can speak these things off of us, how words is very powerful. We can just let it go through that way, or just like giving them a hug, or like a lot of people do laying hands and praying that way. And I just was thinking about how close the laying hands is to the Reiki, how everything is either dark side or it's either light side, or it's either used for both things depending on the practitioner, depending on your intentions. But you can do it that way, or just sending out a prayer can help heal somebody, can help cover somebody, and through that, and then counseling and speaking to them and helping them through that way, feeding them, giving them that that spirit of the Holy Spirit fire, and the healing spirit of the Holy Spirit, and then also giving them some light and sharing that with them, because sometimes that's all somebody needs to just brighten their day, to just make their day better, and to just go through, get out whatever they're going through. And this ability is very powerful, because you can help somebody from afar, you can help somebody who is in your circle, and then but never allowing it to take over you, never allowing it to use you. Don't allow yourself to be used whenever you have this type of ability. Let it use it for the purpose that it is there, to help other people, to heal every people. But then when somebody's constantly coming to you with the same drama or the same mess, and they expect you to just like take it all in, and they just dumping all their garbage on you, and then you never speak back to them, or you never like let it go. It's not like a exchange and then a release. It's just like a dump, and I'm just gonna go ahead and leave and feel better about myself, and just leave all this on you. Like, that's never good. That's when you're being used. That's when that you got an energy vampire around you who just wants to drain you, and they don't want to hear what you got to say. They just want to go to you because they know that you are someone that can get poured into. They know that you're somebody who can try to transmute that energy, and like, yeah, I can transmute it, but I need some type of reciprocation going on. I need some type of I got to figure out why that thing is what you're dealing with. And then once I figure that out, then we can both work at this together, and heal together, and get to the problem, get to the root of the issue together. But some people, they don't want to do the work. They don't want to get the help they need. They just want somebody to vent to. Really, they just want somebody to vent to. They just want somebody to just like puff up their ego and be like, that's what you dealing with, like, oh, you got it way worse, you got it way bad. But yeah, that's what be going on around here. And I'll be like, look, I don't have the time. Either we're going to solve the problem and the issue and then move on with our lives, but just to keep going over the same thing and then rehashing it, it's kind of like you got a wound and you just keep peeling it and work and messing with it and working at it, but you never got the healing part. You never let that wound heal. You never give it the time, and then you just want to just, you know, keep going over it just to bring it back up, and it's just bringing up back thoughts into your mind and causing a problem to be more than what it is. But being grounded is really good. Like I said, being grounded, having your boundaries up, you know, not allowing your energy to get, or your spirit to get pulled on more than you have to give. And then just try every day, just go little by little to release it in writings, release it in prayer. You know, we have someone who had already paid the price for us. We have someone who has already did what was necessary to keep us protected and to keep us, you know, never being taken advantage of in that way. So just not knowing that you ain't got to do it by yourself, you know. So that was my video. Kind of light to the darkness and balance to the light. I pray that you and yours is protected and directed. Shalom.